afternoon to each one of you gathered here. I know after the wonderful lunch there, all of you want to just take a nap and, like have a ball, right? But after that laughter, I think you're with me. Are you?
Yes.
All right, brilliant. So before I go ahead, yes, very kind of our MC here to, awaken you and give such a wonderful introduction. Actually, I've had a pretty humble beginning in life, and sometimes I'm shocked that I've had a journey that I've had, because I started my career, more as a sports person and a radio anchor, and from there, each of the milestones that I had to set for myself, I just went on to set, and God has been really, really kind. So as Dr. Rajni was saying, that once you make a wish and once you make a pledge, it is not impossible to get there where your destiny lies. Yeah. So today we'll see some, some snippets and some aspects which can help you groom yourself to who you really want to be, right? I don't call myself a HR person or a training person. I call myself as a learner of life, because every single day, today I've met some beautiful ladies here and I have learned already so much. It's a beautiful opportunity to be amongst you. So on that note, can I request each one of you to give a huge round of applause to each one of you gathered here. Okay, you are no less than Wonder Woman for me, because this is an Indian woman who balances so many acts. So whether it's your mother-in-law, whether it's your boss in office, or whether it's your spouse or kids, you have done a phenomenal job. Now let's understand how we can take it to the next level. Are you interested in that? First of all, I would like to start with a question. How many of you really believe that there is a lot to do with personality development and your health? Because that's the topic of the afternoon given to me. Yeah, all of you, do you believe that there is something to do with personality and health? All right. However, very, 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 rarely do we give adequate weightage to our own health. That's the area which can be compromised. I have more things to do. I have got to feed my kid. I've got to, ensure everyone in the house is happy. I've got to ensure my team is performing well. I got to ensure that, everything is going as the way it should be, right? But like we have a responsibility towards others, we have a responsibility towards ourselves. Exactly. And that is where we sync our mind, body and spirit, or your soul. Alright. In fact, in Success Studio, one of the works that we do is primarily syncing of the mind, body and soul. And how do you go about achieving that? Because whether you are a man or a woman, I think we are in a world which is today pretty gender agnostic, and we are getting there. It's not going to be achieved in a single day, but are we getting there, ladies? Yes, of course. Look at India. We had Indira Gandhi, we have Jayalalitha, we have so many, politicians who have graced those chairs. But look at US, is still behind. Not yet had a president, woman president. So I would say we are pretty ahead in this league. Yes or yes? Absolutely. So let's see how is it that we can take it to the next level as far as our personality and our health is concerned. Before we go ahead, a quick activity which you need to do to experience this better. Can I request each one of you to pick a person from your table who is going to be your partner. Please stand up. This is afternoon session, so obviously my first job is to ensure that you are completely awakened. Alright, so choose a partner and decide who is a A and who is a B. You can have a male partner, no worries. Alright, okay, who is A and who is B? Okay, just decide who is A and who is B. Now make a fist. Okay, have you guys had a decision on that? Okay, we are not the parliament, we make faster decisions. Alright, now make a fist. A will make a fist and B is going to be opening the fist. So A makes a fist and B is going to be opening the fist. Alright, so when I say go, you go, and when I say stop, then B makes a fist and A goes. Alright, so there you go. Go. Quickly, we don't have much time. You're done? Both ways? Open the fist. Alright, stop. Now B makes a fist and A goes for it. You can use both hands. You can use your both hands. But please ensure you do not put them down and do dangal here. No dangals allowed. Alright, can we have that partnership here, please? Please come. And we would like to have you here. Alright, huge round of applause for each one of you there. Both of you, come. Alright, please be seated. Please be seated. Yes, I'll come to that. So we saw that two pairs just made it very simple and they achieved it. They just achieved it, whereas some of the others have been struggling. So what was the magic there?
So I tickled her and she opened her fist.
That's a great strategy. All right.
She opened it.
How did you guys open it?
She opened it forcefully.
Forcefully? Oh my God. Great. Thank you very much. Please be seated. Can we have a huge round of applause for these ladies here? All right. In life, we have various partners, right? We have only one, marriage, but when we work as a team. So there is no point struggling and doing dangle with your partner. Come on. You women have the gift of the gab and the communication skills. You can influence anyone, right? So what happens really, anything that you're trying to do, whether it be losing weight, whether it be, that's our pet area, losing weight, yeah, I keep trying it once in a while. Or whether it be even, getting your dream business or getting your dream job, getting your son or daughter to X and Y and Z universities and so on and so forth. But all these things, you can do it with the right partners and support factors, right? And you guys are absolutely brilliant and intelligent. You just have to pick the right people, okay? I have a coach and I have a mentor. Though I haven't worked with him, I haven't seen him, I read some of his books and some of his work, and I'm always inspired, right? And who's this guy? All of you have heard of somebody called Anthony Robbins? Brilliant. So when I see this guy, when I read this guy, I feel, yeah, I can also do this, right? These are some of the areas that can happen. And I role model some of these beautiful people who are achieving what I want to achieve. So likewise, life is all about building that partnership with your dream, with your desire, with the area that you want to achieve, yeah? So personality development also is a continuous process, yeah? And some of the areas that we are looking at over here is, first of all, being or the persona. Then we have concreteness or substance. Somebody heard about the word called authenticity? You can be who you really are. If you're trying to be somebody else, then the facade falls down, right? So we need to ensure that are we in sync with our values, with our beliefs, with what we want to do in life. It's just not the next door person has bought a BMW means I have to do that as well, right? So maybe I want to have a Zen living. Maybe I want to walk to work every day. That's my dream. That's my dream, by the way. All right, then comes your body. Your body is such a thing, the more you abuse it, the more it starts giving way. As Dr. Rajni was mentioning, I heard that, and the other day I had seen that video as well. You just put your hands like this and your legs crisscross and you go down and stand up. And what does it make you do? It is balance. It is a balance of life which we have already acquired from our predecessors, right? So that is something again, we abuse that just by aping certain things which may not be conducive to our health. How many of you struggle to avoid all the junk food sometimes? There should be a cheat day. I absolutely, kind of endorse that. You should have a cheat day, but at the same time, what you eat, okay, it should be more as a medicine to your body than for fun. Anything that makes you feel guilty after you have done it is not the right thing that's there for your body. So you need to be very watchful if you want to have a body at 100, because they are saying that expectancy of life, Harvard Business School says, that is increasing by the day to such an extent that they are thinking of revising the retirement age for people. You have to work till you're 75, maybe 80. Are you game for that? Yes? We would love to work for that? Absolutely. So your body is going to be the vehicle in which you have to stay for coming times. We have the doctors right there, and they will definitely endorse what I'm saying, right? So whether, when people say, oh, I'm old, I can do anything, I can just sit all day, like when they say that, they are abusing the body, right? Likewise, we will come to what is concreteness and what is our being. These are some of the lovely women, because I knew that I am coming to Indian Women Convention and I wanted some of the popular women as inspiration to all of us. And what do they do brilliantly? If we talk about Saina, who has been a champion, and she is consistently, whether it's Sindhu, whether it's other players that we see, they have a very, very regimented lifestyle. How many of you have sometimes felt that there is a price tag to everything in life? Do you believe in that? Yeah? There is a price tag to your persona or building your personality as well. Yeah, whether it's your mind, whether it's your body, or whether it's your soul, there is a price tag to that as well. How many times are we willing to commit to that price tag? Are you willing to get up at 6 o'clock and say, yes, I'm going to hit the road and I'm going to run 5 kilometers? Or are you coming back and saying, yes, I want to eat my fruits because that is what is going to make my body absolutely great, and I don't have to be a victim and say that, everything is going wrong in my life. I know it kind of sounds a little cliche when I talk about, managing your health routine, but anything which is a habit and which is a routine, only that yields result. Do you agree with me? We cannot be a 90 or a 95% scorer unless we are getting into the grind every single day. It is not the midnight oil anymore. It doesn't work. You have to put the effort day in and day out to see the improvements in yourself. All right? And that goes true even for your career. How many of you have heard about a person called Jack Ma? Some of us? Yes. So he is one of those amazing guys who is a competitor to the Amazons of the world, right? Alibaba has done fantastic things. And what does he say? He said something really, amusing the other day when I was going through this. I was absolutely, kind of surprised that he takes interest in this area as well. So what he said is, if you see a monkey and give them bananas and money, what do you think the monkey is going to take? The bananas. If you take a man and you put health and money, what would the man take? Money. Okay. Now in the monkey's case, the monkey didn't know that the money can buy the bananas. But in the man's case, the man didn't know, if I take care of my health, I can actually make money all my life till I am 100. Do you get the point? Yeah? So it's absolutely critical that you understand when you're chasing a dream or a mirage. And you know, I have been a victim as well. I have worked in corporate for last 20 years, and one of the things that I have been chasing, I know it's really funny, but I'm going to confess it, the designations. Okay, what is my score this time? Am I getting the next band, yes or no? If no, then I am not with a good manager or a boss. And that gets into you. Yeah, day in and day out, everyone comes to you and says that, you know what, you're doing something extraordinarily wrong. Why are you doing it? And you tell yourself, no, I have to get there. I have to prove myself. I have to prove to the world. Nobody is bothered. Nobody is bothered what's your designation. If you are a leader, you do your job well, you are a leader even if you are sweeping the streets. Do we salute a person whether the person is sweeping the street, gardening or doing anything, when we see them and see them do that work with all the passion? Do we feel good about it? So when they went to NASA, there was a guy who was sweeping the street and they asked him, what are you doing? Anybody knows what he said? I am sending the astronauts to the moon. That's the goal. So when a mother is taking care of the child or cooking a meal for the family, she is not just a homemaker, she is a nation maker. Why do we not applaud that? You know, for many years, I thought, you know, my mother, why she was so talented, she didn't do this, she didn't do that, she didn't do this. And today when I look back, I salute her and I say, Ma, you have done a phenomenal job. In my entire, you know, consciousness, I can still hear you. I can hear what you said, what works, what doesn't work, and how the world is around me. So it is very critical to have these brilliant homemakers. That's the profession, my dear friends. We actually balance so many professions and we undermine ourselves just because of the designation not happening. What is that? Come on, give me a break. So I finally said, I'm a founder, I'm a CEO, that's it. I'll do what I love to do. And I'm a CEO of my house every single day, right? So are my kids performing? Are my family members in good health? Am I in good health? Or am I just, you know, bothered about compromising myself and delivering whatever needs to be done, right? So it's very critical, again, to look at these women and see. I'm not saying that, you know, being a homemaker, it's all. You have a compromise, you have a price tag. I have a lot of friends who have left it all. My cousin, she never had kids. She is the HR head of Genpact. And we are all of the same age. I decided to come out of corporate and start on my own and do things on my own. And I'm extremely happy, right? But my cousin decided not to have children and dedicate herself to the corporate role. I think she has done phenomenally well. Why can't we salute each other and say, my dear, you're doing a brilliant job? You know, there are times when my sister picks up the phone and says, please leave everything else, your daughter is growing up, you don't have right to do anything else. I say, I'm sorry, I can't listen to that. I will do my duties, not only to my family, but also to myself. Because when I become 60, 70 or 80, I want to go back to doing whatever I am passionate about, right? So personality is not just what you wear, how you wear, but what is your mind saying? Are you able to answer things to your own mind and say, yes, I am brilliant. I am doing a great job. I am doing what I really want to do every single day. And if you are not doing, then ask yourself, is it because of somebody else? Is it because of society? Is it because, you know, there are people saying things to you? Give a second thought. It's not because of them. Gone are those days when we used to be in a herd and say, okay, I have to do what 10 other women are doing. I'll just finish quickly because the time is running out. Concreteness is courage, optimism, integrity, discretion, priorities, values and beliefs. And all these women in their own spaces, we have seen for sure, have done phenomenal work. Yeah? The being is being wise, being confident, composed, strategic. Once again, when I say being wise, it is not balancing everything. Like we said, being a Wonder Woman is great. You're balancing one or two things, great. Don't push yourself. Because when you push yourself to do too much, we can be expert in one thing. We cannot be experts in 20 things. You ask the yoga teachers here, would they be doing aerobic dance and, like maybe sports coaching and 5 other things? No, they have dedicated themselves to yoga. Right? So it is very critical to understand that, what is the inner voice that you have and follow that completely. So those are women in workforce. Who am I is one of the important questions. All right? And I leave you with something which is called the neurological levels. Okay, please go back and research it because this is something we get stuck in two major aspects. One is competence and the other is environment. I was not born in a business family, so I can't do a business. I was not born in so and so place, so I can't go to IIM. All right? And so many other things. My environment, I'm born in India, so I'm victimized. Right? Whereas the moment you put your purpose in front, automatically all these other things will fall in alignment. Yeah, the moment you say, I want to be a businesswoman, you will see that financials are taken care of by one expert, HR may be taken care of by another expert, and so many others, so on and so forth, maybe law and other things. So you just need to do what you are an expert on and where you want to see yourself. So I think, these are some other nuggets. How many of you have heard this expression called ikigai? It's a Japanese expression and it is basically, a plane at which your passion and your profession meets. You get paid or you make profits because of your passion is in your profession. So this is the ideal place to be in, and please trust me, when it comes to health, if you are in your ikigai, if you're doing every single day what you really want to do, it can be serving food to your family, it can be teaching your children, it can be being a CEO of a multinational company, or what? Anybody? Cricket, tennis, football, yeah. Once again, can we all rise? So all of you must have seen Martina Navratilova or Steffi Graf or even our Kohli for that matter. When they win, they say yes, yes, yes. Have you seen that? Yes. All right. So quickly, close your eyes and think of that one thing you want desperately to achieve by 2020. That just one thing, not too many, just one thing. All right. Now that you have done that, okay, now you can open your eyes. I think you went into a trance. All right, just make a fist, okay, and you will repeat after me after saying yes, 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 okay. You say yes, yes, yes. Yes, yes, yes. And then chant this. Now I am the winner. Now I am the winner. I decide and do. I achieve my goals. And my dream comes true. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, yes, yes. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
Thanks for watching. Please subscribe to India's first corporate news channel. We invite interviews, articles, press releases from your organization. Visit our portal www.indianconventions.com. Thank you.